has the reaction to the third quarter GDP already been priced in? How does that affect everyone's growth prospects from the economic and fundamental perspective?
I think so. The expectations have always been there that there would be an improvement. Maybe some groups were expecting more, but I think the growth rates posted, everybody's pretty much found that in line with the expectations. So maybe higher growth for the fourth quarter. We probably will still miss government's, really hefty or rosy predictions for 2021. But nonetheless, it's still a decent pickup in GDP growth for this year.
Sir, how do our markets compare with the global equity story? In the global front, we've seen also all-time highs and reopenings of most of the economies. Although there is, of course, a looming threat of another wave. You've got the WHO still warning against that, and of course, our vaccination rate lagging still behind our ASEAN peers. We've been the best performer in Asia at least the past week. Is this, just a catch-up play, or is this a global momentum wherein we already have some steam to run?
Yeah, I think globally we're really looking at an uptrend because of, shall we say, maybe more confidence all across different countries, no, on being able to address the pandemic. That said, we were laggards in that respect, so we're really just catching up now. So momentum wise, I think we still have maybe at least a quarter to catch up, if you'd like. No?
Okay, sir, let's talk about specific sectors here. You mentioned consumption. Let's take a quick peek at those malls. Now, the DTI is saying mall crowds at 50 to 80% of
Right.
pandemic levels. Is this just, knee jerk reaction, revenge spending, or is this, illustrating that we really just are agile and that we really have the money to spend and we've just been stuck at home? Or is this something that you see temporary when it comes to the mall's recovery?
Well, of course, if you'd like, the knee-jerk reaction there is, shall we say, a sudden deluge of the crowds back into the malls, children being able to go out. I think kids being locked up for almost 2 years in their places. I mean, I was in the mall over the weekend, and just surprising to see so many people out there. A lot of kids eating. Sometimes forget. I guess we forget the distancing already. Anyway, they're, I guess, from one family, so that should be okay. But I think giving things a rest is to be expected. Kids anyway are going to be going for their vaccinations. Hopefully, over the next couple of months, we have a we're able to address a fairly good part of the young population. Going back to school, I think, will also help, shall we say, move things along as far as consumer spending is concerned.
Okay, sir, are you bullish on the recovery of the malls and just the property sector in general, that it might recover faster than initially expected?
I'm not sure about. Definitely, a recovery is on the way, but how fast it will go, I think we'll, maybe wait to see a couple of quarters results before we can, maybe we can recommend looking at that sector. Some analysts will probably anticipate already that that should be the way to go. So they will be looking at counters like SMPH to get into as an indicator, no, on that one. Robinson's Land would be another part of it as well.